Welcome back. 6:45 on your Thursday. All of our hands are cold. My nose is still cold. It's just one of those days. Everyone knows what they're like, too.
Gets in your bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It chills you to the bone, right? Like it just cuts right through you. There's no wind this morning, which is nice.
I did notice that actually.
Yeah.
I mean, yesterday it was kind of biting
Yeah.
at
But
you
it's
a little
cold
bit.
enough
I
that
know.
it's still.
It doesn't really
Yeah.
matter. It
Yeah.
feels just as cold as yesterday. I have some hope for you. I'm going to offer that first before we get into the nuts and bolts. Next week, we just went through a really cold week here. Next week, the entire lower 48, it doesn't feature much cold, including here in the Northeast. We'll be close to normal temperatures, and average in mid-December is 40, and I think we'd all take that at this point after this super, super cold week. It's still here, too. Along the coastline, whether it's the mid or the south coast, it's in the teens. You've got single digits inland. And there are some negative numbers. Berlin, New Hampshire now down to 7 below zero. Eastern Maine has teens, really close to single digits in Bangor and Orono. We do have a single tip. Herman, 1. Dover, Foxcroft, 7. And Norridgewock is below zero right now, 4 below in the Kennebec Valley. Ironically, Aroostook County is one of the least cold spots in the state. There are clouds up there, and there are also some flurries, too. But we've got this cold high dominating us. It's up here in Canada, and the air is just bleeding south from the pole. Separating cold from warm is this front right here. This front is stationary. Whenever you see red, and then blue, then red, then blue, that means it's stationary. It's not moving, and therefore we can't get to this just yet. So you've got to be patient. All day long today, it's going to be really cold. Most of tomorrow, very cold, but we do get into that warmth this weekend. So this weekend will be a lot milder. Clear this morning with patchy clouds. The roads are in great shape, though, and they will be all day long. So we had a rough start to the week with that storm, the snow, and then some ice on Tuesday morning. Everything's fine now. You don't have to worry about your commute. You just got to warm the car up a little bit. A lot of sunshine midday, temps on the struggle bus all day long, mostly in the 20s. Clear through the afternoon and evening. And with the clear sky, we drop fast at sunset, and tonight's going to be another frigid one with single digits and teens expected. Highs between about 25 and 30, maybe getting to the freezing mark in the Berwicks, Elliott, York, Ogunquit, Kittery, obviously there along the border. Maybe if you're lucky. So we've got this cold air again tomorrow, and then it starts to retreat over the weekend back into Canada and up near the Arctic Circle. Replacing it, we get into the warm sector. So 40s return this weekend. Now we're going to pay the price for this warm-up, and it's with this strong front that's coming through. It's going to be pretty potent. And it moves through after midnight, Sunday night, and through about midday on Monday morning. So we're looking at a Monday morning commute when you're trying to get to work or you're trying to get the kids to school, and the rain's going to be coming at you sideways, like heavy stuff. And the wind's going to be blowing all over the place, too. We could end up with some power outages out of this. And that's where that's my biggest concern, the power outage threat, because this is a south wind. And anytime we get a south wind and it's strong out of the south, that's a terrible direction for us. Notoriously gives us power outages, expecting gusts over 40, maybe even 50 miles per hour. So outages are likely to occur. Most of the susceptible spots will be along the coastline and also up in the mountains, the highest elevations and along the coast. In between, we may escape without much of a problem. And you can probably thank the snowpack for that. The snow will keep a cold layer right at the surface, and that'll mean the wind blows over that cold layer. It's like a force field. So hopefully that's the case. We'll continue to provide updates as we get closer. That was the marine forecast there. Small craft, by the way, was dropped. That small craft advisory. Bright and cold 20s. Tomorrow we're in the 30s. Weekend 40s. I don't think there'll be a lot of sun this weekend, but there won't be much rain either. There may be some sprinkles from time to time on Sunday, but the heavy stuff comes in after midnight, and it'll pour for Monday morning. And then it shuts down, and Monday afternoon we clear out a little bit. It'll be briefly mild and then cooler, but not cold, not like this week.
Important distinction.
Yeah, huge distinction.
That actually looks pretty nice for mid-December, that Tuesday and Wednesday outlook.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And just don't pay attention to Sunday.
Yeah, right.
Sunless weekend.
Yeah, it can be a little
sideways
wild,
rain.
A little wild Monday morning.
Yeah. Thanks, Todd.
Sure.